In the neon-drenched arteries of a future metropolis, Ethan Park lived for the rush. Leaping across rooftops wasn't just a thrill. It was his escape from a void left by his best friend Liam, who had vanished into thin air. Then, one night, Liam was back. Same smile, same face, but with an unnerving chill in his eyes that made Ethan's blood run cold. Something was wrong. And it wasn't just Liam. Across the city, whispers turned to screams. People were being hunted by their own reflections, perfect doppelgangers appearing from the shadows, claiming to be the real them. Paranoia became a virus, and trust became a forgotten luxury. Ethan's own nightmare began on a rain-slicked rooftop. A shadow mimicked his every move, a perfect echo in the darkness. When it turned, Ethan was looking at himself. A smirk twisted the familiar face before it dissolved into the night. Suddenly, Ethan was a fugitive. Crimes were committed in his name, by his own face, and he was left running, desperate to clear his name. His search for answers led him down a rabbit hole to a classified government disaster, the Mirror Gate. It was a failed experiment, a doorway between dimensions that had shattered the walls of reality, causing two Earths to bleed into one another. These doubles? They weren't illusions. They were survivors from a parallel dying world, a mirror image Earth ravaged by collapse. And to anchor themselves in this new reality, they had to eliminate their counterparts. Ethan's double, a battle-scarred soldier known only as R, was the most ruthless of them all. He believed his world, his suffering, gave him the right to take Ethan's life. As the two realities began to catastrophically merge, buildings flickering like faulty holograms and streets twisting into impossible shapes, Ethan found a small group of scientists who built the gate. Their warning was stark: close the portal, or both worlds will be annihilated. The final confrontation was a symphony of chaos atop a crumbling skyscraper. Ethan versus R. Two halves of one soul locked in a desperate fight for existence. "You stole my life," R roared over the storm. "No," Ethan shot back. "I'm taking it back." In a final, selfless act, as the portal tore the sky apart, Ethan tackled R, dragging them both into the vortex of unstable energy. They vanished in a blinding flash and the worlds were saved. Silence fell over the city. The doubles were gone. But as dawn broke, a lone figure stood on a quiet rooftop. He glanced at his reflection in the glass, and it smiled back just a fraction of a second too late. Which Ethan survived. The hero or the monster? Thanks for watching. If you love stories that mess with your mind, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. See you next time.